They moved him out of the water, carefully, and held him against the toeless slope. There was no flat surface, no comfortable position, nowhere safe to put a person in the geometry of that space, but they kept him out of the water and kept his airway clear and stayed with him in the dark while two of them went for help. Alderman and Schroeder went out through the cave and ran to the nearest house. They called an ambulance and sent word to Richard Neidhart and John Weaver to bring vertical gear and to Dave Webb to bring blankets. Then they went back in. Back at the pool, Smith had regained consciousness, not coherent, not the kind of conscious where he could answer questions or understand what was being said to him, but present in a way he hadn't been when they left him. His eyes were open. He was making sounds. The heavy, unconscious breathing had become something lighter and more irregular and more human. The blankets in the sleeping bag arrived. Compresses were applied to the head wounds. He was strapped to a flat board stretcher, positioned carefully so that the board would flex with him at the waist rather than holding him rigid. The question of how to get him out had two options: through the pit he had fallen down, which narrowed at the top, or through a corkscrew crawl that connected to another part of the cave. The pit, despite its narrowing constriction, was judged the better route. Neidhart and Weaver rigged the vertical gear. The first attempt to raise Smith in the stretcher failed at the constriction. The stretcher couldn't clear the narrowing at the top of the pit. The geometry of a man on a board not fitting the geometry of